Okay, hello everyone. My name is Kay. This is the Battle for Wesnoth. So today I'm gonna play through the campaign Son of the Black Eye. Battle for Wesnoth is, I think, just the coolest game. It is a little. It's not little. It's actually a humongous DIY game that they've been developing completely free, just whole team of volunteers for 15 years, and I've been playing it forever. And I figure I can, create some little YouTube videos and give back a bit. So these videos are kind of aimed at people who are already familiar with the basic game concepts, who have like maybe played some of the initial campaigns or the tutorial and are trying to do some of the harder ones. Because I just noticed that when I was trying to play the harder campaigns and play them at higher levels, I could never. I had a real hard time kind of figuring out how to do it. They become very much like a puzzle game when it starts getting higher. And so I'm just sort of creating this for folks who are trying to beat some of these tougher levels that can get real frustrating otherwise. So we're going to play Son of the Black Eye. Once again, I'm going to focus mostly on the gameplay. The story is also amazing. You can read it. It's all written by volunteers. I adore it, honestly. So Son of the Black Eye, it's one of the ones where you are playing the orcs, who are usually the enemies in a lot of these campaigns. And we're going to try playing it at max difficulty. I will admit, I'd say an enthusiastic, moderate level player. So you will probably see me make some mistakes. I'm just going to leave it all in to sort of show the thought process of how you approach some of these like puzzle-like higher level difficulty campaign settings on this game. So, okay. So, Son of the Black Eye, there are 3 different difficulty levels. We're going to do Warlord. We're going to try to play it at the highest difficulty, which I have done before, but admittedly years ago. So we'll see how well that goes. You know what? I think I am going to read the story because it's so cool to me that this stuff is done by volunteers, like just people like me who just really like fun little games about orcs and elves and stuff, decided to take it upon themselves to like actually write the storyline for their game. Okay, so Rahul the First, Lord Protector of the Northern Alliance, concluded peace with enemy orcs during the 14th year of his leadership. He ended a 15-year with Black Eye Karun, ruler of the enemy orcs. A peace treaty between the Alliance and the orcs settled their territorial disputes. So impressed was Rahul with the intelligence, prowess, and leadership of Black Eye Karun that he invited him to become a Lord Companion of the Northern Alliance. After much deliberation, Black Eye Karun decided to accept the offer. However, on the way to the city of Dwarven Doors, the headquarters of the Northern Alliance, Karun and his small group of bodyguards were attacked and slain to the last man. There were no survivors to confirm the incident, but it soon became believed among the orcs that the Northern Alliance had deliberately set up this ambush in order to break the unity of the orcs by slaying their strongest leader. The peace treaty still held, however, partially because the treaty, although arranged by the Northern Alliance, was between the local earls and the orcish tribes and didn't have any direct connection with the Northern Alliance. The other, and perhaps the main reason why the treaty held, was that with the death of the Black Eye, the unity of the orcs was shattered and they once again descended into inner squabbling. Thus, the years that followed were relatively peaceful and prosperous, at least for the humans. In the 13th year of the Lord Protectorship of Hogarth III, the successor of Rahul I, tension began to rise between orcish tribes and human earldoms in the Northlands. Famine led humans to colonize some orcish lands and push orcs into desolated hill country. The few orcish tribes who had remained part of the Alliance, feeling the pressure, either left Alliance territory or revolted and were destroyed. Retaliating, the orcs systematically slaughtered human colonies and villagers on their lands. Then Earl Landbeck, just love this, just really needed to throw an apostrophe into that name. The most powerful human warlord of the North, determined to abolish the orcish menace, raised an army and conferred leadership of it to his son-in-law, Baron Alber. Baron Alber personally led a small vanguard with the mission to establish a base inside orcish lands. By nightfall, his troops reached a mountainous region under the authority of orcish leader Kapui, the son of the Black Eye. Okay, so yeah, basically this is like the fantasy equivalent of sort of the Germanic tribes next to the Roman Empire. The orcs are kind of the like quote unquote barbarian tribesmen. The Empire is the kind of decadent humans who are trying to push them around. Look, friends, those orcs don't imagine they are living their last day. Let's slay them and claim this land back to our people. Who is this unlicked whelp? Okay, see, this is why I like the writing here. Like, I love a campaign written from the direction of orcs. It's mostly just Kapui dropping sick burns on humans for the entire campaign. Grunts, kill him and bring me his head. Very orky, very directly. Okay, so first campaign, first scenario of the campaign. Pretty simple, sort of a long north-south, fairly narrow map. He's down here, you're up here. There is this big lake in the middle that kind of splits the map into a left and right side. And realistically, most of the fighting is going to happen right here. It's roughly at the midway point between your forces, and the key is this little keep with 2 spots to recruit right here. So it's much better to move Kapui down here as soon as you possibly can and start recruiting, because then basically your recruits don't have to just spend a bunch of time walking and eating up income to support them before they can actually get to the fight. You can respond a lot more directly to just whatever he throws out. So, okay. So we've already claimed these 2 villages. Let's get some basic stuff. I think all we're going to need, because right now we've got 2 villages, so we can support 2 upkeep. And so let's just recruit 2 units. So one, we're just going to get an Orcish Archer. That's great. The other one, we're going to get a Wolf Rider. Wolf Rider is the sort of Orc faction's scout unit. Not super strong, but moves very fast. And so we're going to just send him down the left side, and we're going to send Kapui straight down the middle so that he can come claim this keep as soon as possible. So we got, so again, right, we've got 2 villages, we've got 2 units, which means we're at 0 upkeep. We are just maximizing our gold, which is especially important always on the first scenario of a campaign. So he's recruiting some pretty basic loyalist units, just human units. And here's what we're going to do. So, I think, if we just grab this with our Wolf Rider, he can make it to this village next turn, so that'll be fine. Kapui will still keep making a beeline for the new fort. This archer will catch up. There are no more villages up here that we have to take care of. And so we'll just end the turn again, see what Baron Albert does. So he's just throwing dudes at us. So what you'll notice here, one of the little wrinkles is that, so if often the way that Wesnoth scenarios are arranged, the kind of classic way, is that they just give the enemy a big pile of money at the start, and then he just sort of peters out, and he sort of recruits 1 unit every couple turns depending on his village income. But here, they sort of draw the scenario out a bit by giving him these periodic boosts of gold. So he'll send waves at you, which is great if you want to sort of farm them for XP. So, so this is a quick archer, which is great. It allows him to reach this village. We've claimed that. We will claim... Ooh, man, we can get really optimized and try to grab 3 villages this turn. But I want to start recruiting more guys. I don't want Kapui to get too far off. So let's just stick with the main game plan. Use those 2 guys to grab stuff, and we're going to have Kapui here. So right now, you have a very limited version of the orc or the northerner unit group. You just have archers, grunts, wolf riders. Wolf riders are sort of the scout units. Grunts are the main melee unit. Orc archers are the ranged unit. They do both piercing and fire damage. Fire is really significant here because what you'll see here is that the enemy is mostly recruiting melee units, right? So they've got the melee spearman, melee fencer, melee heavy infantrymen, and then like 1 ranged bowman. And some of their units, like heavy infantrymen, have resistance to blade, which is what both your wolf riders and your grunts use. But they are weak to fire. So the real key here for this and for the first couple scenarios is going to be orc archers. That's what you want, both to focus down their mostly melee army and especially to take out some of their more specialized, heavily armored units. So let's see. We're up to 5 villages. So we can just go ahead and get 2 more orc archers. Yeah, we're only up to 4 income, or 4 upkeep now. And then we'll just have Kapui wait. And let's see what they do next. Yeah, so see, so he just got another little infusion of cash. Recruited 2 units on 1 turn. And again, what's key here, right? So again, mostly melee, focusing heavily on those heavy infantrymen where the only counter we have is the fire arrows. And the other one is cavalrymen, who similarly, pretty decent blade defense, but really weak to pierce. And so again, the orc archers are the right choice for this. So we're going to probably recruit like 1, maybe 2 grunts in this whole scenario. So, okay, so first, we're just going to have our wolf go grab that village. It's coming to dusk. We really want them to come at us. Like we want to like bait this attack a bit. And I don't think we care if he hits us. Yeah, we're gonna come out and play because it's about to be nighttime. That since we're chaotic and they're lawful, we want to like press a lot of damage in this next engagement. Unfortunately, these guys are just so molasses slow. They're gonna be so far away. So let's see what would happen if we just like run. If we just like full sell this attack. Like if these guys just sprint down this way. Yeah, see, the rest of their units are still so slow, they're still not going to reach us. This guy will, though. And that is fine with me. They have this one guy. So let's recruit our 1 grunt. Yeah, we're going to recruit our 1 grunt for the whole scenario. And we're going to recruit our other archer. Yeah. And Kapui honestly is just going to sit here, like, because he wants to recruit next time. And I'm hoping this guy gets close enough that maybe we can fight him. And Kapui will then move out with this grunt next turn. Because basically Kapui and the grunt, Kapui is mostly a melee unit, although he can take some range shots. So we really want to kill this bowman with Kapui in order to get the XP. As you will recall, in this game, perfect. So his fencer has taken the most aggressive move, has run as far into our forces as he possibly can. This is great. So we're going to just collapse on this guy, take him out, maybe with Kapui. It is now first watch, so the first turn of night. This wolf cannot quite reach this village, but he'll get it next turn. Okay, so let's take out this guy. So it's nighttime, so he doesn't do that much damage. This guy is pretty weak. So yeah, let's use our very weakened Orcish Archer first, since he's going to probably want to go back and heal pretty soon. We don't want to expose him to any unnecessary attacks. I think this will be fine. Yeah. If we sit here, nobody can reach him. They got some very slow units for the start. All right, great. And 9x3, technically I could kill him with this guy. It's just very unlikely. Boink, boink, boink. Okay. So I'm a big fan of intelligent units, and luckily we have several intelligent units here. So intelligent resilient is a great combo. Yeah, 35% chance to kill him. Yeah, I'm a big fan of intelligence. Yeah, there you go. Cool. So first kill, we got 8 XP for the kill on our Orcish Archer. Intelligent Orcish Archers are going to be really key here, just because the sooner you get those level 2 units, the better. It lets you just push. It lets you finish the scenario a little bit earlier, especially because they've got this big chunky level 2 melee unit, so being able to focus him down with a couple level 2 archers is going to really help us finish. So yeah, so it's first watch, so we can play pretty darn aggressive here. So these 2 archers can come down. I guess I don't want to be here. I could. Let's see. So this archer is definitely going to go here. The question is, do we focus down the spearmen or do we focus down the heavy infantrymen? If we focus down the spearmen, then nobody can stand here and attack us, and it will encourage this guy to come up further into our trap. And that way also... It still means we're going to get shot by this archer, but again, that doesn't really bother me all that much. So yeah, because if, I enjoy focusing down the heavy infantrymen, but I don't want to sit here and then just encourage this cavalryman to just sit on this village and heal. I would like to encourage him to run up towards us. So let's just take out intelligent, quick, strong, resilient. So let's attack with strong, resilient first. Put him more in the line of fire. And we'll just start taking some pot shots at this spearman. So yeah, this is, as with a lot of the better sort of first scenarios in campaigns, it sort of helps to illustrate the keys to your strategy, right? The orcs are all about attacking at night, and it's all about kind of maximizing your mass. You want to be able to focus a lot of units on a few units. So this guy's going to be in trouble. He might die, even in nighttime, from all these units coming on. But this guy's a little too slow to catch up. There's no way to avoid getting shot altogether. And, honestly, once again, I want... First watch, second watch, yeah. They're not going to be able to kill this dude. Yeah, let's put him... Realistically, this guy is not going to shoot in... He might shoot right there. Yeah, let's do this. If this guy really wants to come up and get me, he can. And let's put Kapui right here, where nobody can hit him. They're going to try to get him to hit this grunt. Ideally, I would love this archer to come up and shoot this grunt, and then Kapui and him can take him out. Oh, wait. So, undo. Just push U. Kapui can only recruit when he's standing on these tiles. So, right now, let's just get 2 more archers. Perfect. And now we're eating a little bit of our upkeep, although that's going to get a little bit easier once this wolf catches some more. Because we've got 8 units, and we've only got 6 villages. Once that wolf catches some more villages, we'll be okay. But that's why right now is when we move. We could technically recruit another unit next turn, but we really don't need to. We're in a pretty we have a pretty good unit advantage at the moment. Perfect. So we're going to move Kapui here, slightly out of reach, but ready to kind of jump on this archer if it takes the bait of attacking that grunt. Let's see what happens. The archer might also just attack one of the other archers. Okay, cool. So, great. As expected. Perfect. Yes. So the archer has taken the chance to attack the grunt. It's interesting that this heavy infantryman chose to attack this full health archer instead of this weakened one. Usually they will try to gang up on the weaker ones. Sometimes the AI will make these choices that I truly just don't understand. Why that was his optimal choice. Maybe he's trying to get closer to my leader, just a very aggressive strategy. But you'll see, they get this big cash infusion, and they time it to pressure you. So he's getting this big cash infusion on the second watch, the end of the night period when chaotic units get a bonus to attack, which means they're going to hit us in sort of the afternoon, the morning or afternoon of the next day, which is when they're going to do maximum damage. So basically what we're trying to do is in the nighttime and sort of the early morning, we are trying to just wipe them out as much as we can. And then we may do a strategic retreat to save our bacon, which again is a very orky sort of tactic. Okay, so here is this bowman. We would love to kill him with Kapui, and we're just going to have to find out if we can actually pull that off. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so if we put the Orc Grunt here, hypothetically, he can run over to one of these villages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, because he's quick. So let's just put him right here. Grunt. So once again, grunts are these very swingy units. They just have 2 big attacks. So he's either going to do a bunch of damage or nothing. Or, 12. Not bad. So Kapui can hit this guy. If he hits him 3 times, technically I could kill him, but not very reliably. And so here again, usually attacking your ranged units into their ranged units is not a good plan. It's just you take a ton of retaliation damage. But in nighttime, and especially with these guys, you can't reach anybody else, it's not necessarily the wrong choice. So, both of them are intelligent. That's nice. So intelligent, resilient. Let's weaken him up. We can do 21 damage max. We can't kill him. So we can just weaken him and let Kapui get the kill. Oh man, hit him again. Yes. Okay, cool. So he's at 12. Kapui does 9. 64% chance to kill him. Like, I would love to do 3 more damage. Maybe this guy. Yeah, let's just stab him. Because if we shoot him, we actually, unfortunately, stand a chance of killing him, which is not what we want. But if we just stab him a little bit, we might be able to get him below 9 damage. And we take less retaliation that way, too. This is a smart move. Boink, boink. Beautiful. So now, Kapui can stab him. And we only have to hit him once, 93% chance. Great. Kapui is, compared to some of the other starting units, he's nice because he starts at level 1. Some starting campaigns will give you like a level 0 guy who you really have to baby to level him up. But he starts at level 1. He has leadership, which isn't relevant. We don't have any level 0 units. But he takes a bunch of XP to level up. And so feeding him XP from the very first scenario is so important, because having him at level 3 as soon as we can is going to make all the difference. Ooh, so this dude, here again, right? It's nighttime. We can be really hyper aggressive. If it was daytime, I'd retreat this guy back to a village to heal because he's pretty weak. But right now, and here's why quick is so important, right? A typical archer moves 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But a quick one moves 6. And 6 is just enough to do this bait and switch, where I jump back here and I'm like, haha, gotcha. All right, let's take out this heavy infantryman. Let's take him out. So we'll use the weak one first. And see, so again, it selects to fire. My bow usually does more damage in absolute terms, but because heavy infantrymen are weak to fire, it's going to select the fire arrows for you. Boom. Excellent. Who already has XP? This is our little intelligent archer. He already has 8. We'd love him to get the kill. 49% chance for him to get it. That's not bad. And realistically, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is the only one he can reach. So let's just quite literally shoot his shot. It's basically 50-50 whether he's going to get it. Yeah. Delicious. Okay, cool. So we're up to 16. We're getting close to leveling him up. And these 2 guys... It's afternoon, second watch. So if this guy's circled around here, 1, he is on a village, which gives him better defense, 60 versus 40, and it'll heal him next turn. But it does put him in range to get whacked by this heavy infantryman who does, hypothetically, 22 damage even at night because he's fearless. And with my paltry 17, I just don't think that's smart. So, especially because I'm going to have to run and this fencer is going to chase me. He moves 7, I move 5, he will catch me. So let's play a little more conservative and instead come up here, take a shot at this guy. 36% chance to kill him versus 21. Okay. Sometimes it'll do these interesting calculations. Like technically, the fire arrow does less damage overall than the piercing, but in this very specific math case, it's a little bit more likely to kill him. Okay, cool. So I've been blessed with many intelligent orc archers. I always prefer to get the intelligent ones when I can. Intelligent quick. Do intelligent quick, and let's put him in the forest. Can never hurt to have a little bit better defense, because this guy's going to hit whoever he wants, and he's probably going to take out this guy. Honestly, I'm going to put him in the forest just because I don't want to get hit in the face with a javelin, and I'd rather have slightly better defense if I miss my first shot. No, hit the first shot. Cool. All right, so we're doing great. We've got some XP. Yeah, perfect. So he's going to try to finish off my weak guy. This is just pure luck. I got pretty lucky. He missed 2 out of 3, and so I lived. Even if I had died, I'm still in a good position. So yeah, as you can see, it lulls you into a false sense of security, but now they are starting to outnumber us on the field. They've got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 units, and I've got all of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and several of my guys are weak. And so it encourages this very orky choice, which is like, it's not, do we run? Oh, shoot. All right, just moved to that wolf by accident. It's when do we run? So the wolf is going to come down. Boink. Finally, we are back. Not losing money on upkeep. And again, this is sort of a key strategy. Like, you go into the negatives on your income for a while to take advantage of the time of day, and then you sort of sandbag it when the time isn't right. So he's going to keep kind of pushing, maybe try to grab some of these villages. Although, if even one unit comes to fight him, he's just going to run for it. Like, we cannot stand and fight with this wolf. So we're grabbing those spots. Okay, so let's look at what we've got. They have a number of cavalry. They will start chasing us. But I am feeling greedy, and so I definitely want to kill this one. I might try to kill this guy. I might try to kill that guy. That's probably not the smartest move. They are going to chase us, but I might do it anyway. So let's definitely kill this one. And let's kill him with our weakest units, or let's at least soften him. So quick, intelligent guy, can't possibly kill him. He's at all of 5, so we'll use that guy to wear him down. I mean, I'd love to kill him with Kapui, actually, if I can. Kapui, 6x3, 64% chance. That's not bad. I'd love to do 6 damage, though. I'd love to just hit him for 6 and soften him up a bit. This guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can't reach, but he can reach here. Yeah, see, here's the risk. Any archer stands a decent chance of just killing him. Yeah, even with a fire arrow, we're going to stand a decent chance of killing him. Which is not bad in and of itself. It's just not our favorite. And Kapui, if I attack him, I have a chance of getting hit for 18, which is, I would prefer to keep Kapui a little bit more healthy than that. Let me see. And optimally, if I kill that guy, let's say I kill him in 1 shot, this guy has 5 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can't reach the heavy infantryman. This guy has 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He also, neither of these guys, even if that cavalry isn't there, neither of these guys are going to be able to get to the heavy infantrymen. I would basically I'd have to just try to take him out with these 3. 8x2. That's probably a bad idea. It's unlikely I can actually kill him with these 3. I might try it anyway, though. All right. So, to kill him with those 3, we'd be exposing ourselves to a lot of shots. Yeah, you know what? Let's play this conservatively. Let's not be ridiculous. I want to kill this one dude. I want to kill him with Kapui if I can. And then we're going to do the very orky thing, and we're going to do a long retreat, and then try to just crush them in the daytime. So Kapui is going to come in and try to just... It's dawn. It's exactly... Ugh. Bummer. So I got hit. I didn't kill him. worst case scenario, but you take some risks. So this guy's going to run back to heal. We are going to kill this guy with one of our... Yeah, let's kill him with this guy. Our closest to leveling archer. Delightful. Yeah, he's so close to leveling. And then this other archer, let's also retreat. I'll just actually use my grunt to just... Let's see. So this guy is going to come and try to kill this dude. That's basically a given. I would prefer not to, because basically your damage doesn't degrade with your health. This guy will also try to kill that dude, and also Kapui. So, let's see. If I put this guy here... Oh, the problem with the stupid fencers is that they skirmish. So they ignore zone of control, so they will come in and kill that guy. Okay, so I need to put this guy right here, just directly blocking anybody from attacking our precious little guy. As it is, these two guys might still attack my precious archer, but they would have to get spectacularly lucky to kill him. And they probably just won't do it. Probably instead, two of them will attack Kapui, and they might actually kill him. So here's our smarter move. If I move my grunt down here, yes, these two can't reach him. This guy can't reach him. It's just these two. It encourages these two to try to kill him. He's an easier target than Kapui is. And it also takes away a little bit of their income. This guy keeps blocking. This guy... I think this guy's going to run this way and maybe heal over there. So we're moving into the sort of long retreat period of the game. Because they're going to come and just... Yeah, see? Perfect. So the fencer has taken the bait. And we just... Yeah, perfect. We just do not care about this grunt so much. And if he dies and sort of blunts the enemy's attack, it gives our favorite little guys, the archers, time to retreat. And note, none of their units are scouting on the left side, which means our one little scouting wolf gets to just do whatever he wants and keep grabbing all their villages. We're up to 10. And so here, again, if we wanted, we could, attack them with all 5 of these guys, 6 of these guys, and maybe kill 1 or 2 units. And we would get wrecked. Just absolutely wrecked. So instead, we will flee. We will nobly flee. Kapui is running. It is morning. This is not prime time for the orcs. Cool. So this orcish archer is going to be over... He only needs to heal for 8. So if he just sits here, he'll be at full next time. This orcish archer will be here because it gives him an option to run to any of these villages. He's quick. This orcish archer will just be right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Unfortunately, this is the difference quick to non-quick. Quick is so powerful. This guy can't quite reach any of the other villages. He has to go here, which means he's kind of competing for Kapui for this village. As is this guy. This guy really needs to heal. So he's running. This guy, our very special little guy, is running. This guy is running too. If the skirmisher wants to get our... See? They're quick cavalrymen. They will attack my special little guy. I don't want them to attack my special little guy. Alright, we may need to defend him with my less special little guy. Because zone of control wise... I can still get hit by 2 of them. Okay, cool. So zone of control wise, if I leave this one archer a little further back, these 2 cavalry are blocked by him. Still the skirmisher can get my high XP orcish archer, but I don't get into the really terrible hypothetical scenario where this guy hits for 21, this guy hits for 20, they do 41 damage and actually take me out, which would just be such a bummer at 24 XP. This guy will die nobly. He is just going to hang, attack nobody, hopefully soak a whole bunch of damage, which is really what the grunts are for. They are speed bumps in the daytime. So we're going to end turn. Yeah, perfect. So this is the ideal scenario. We've pulled the fencer back. which is one of their kind of faster harassing units. We've also slowed down their cavalry. This guy, that grunt, died beautifully, because now only one of them actually attacks our retreating archers. And you'll notice again, they are almost all melee units. It's afternoon, and we are getting in really good position to just wipe them out in the next night. Once again, this wolf will just continue to grab villages uncontested, and we will continue our noble and orky retreat. This guy will run over here to heal. This guy will come forward. Kapui will go up. Who's quick? This quick guy. Yeah, let's send the quick guy on a long journey up to this village. We will send this less quick guy to this nearer village. Just healing up as much as we possibly can during the daytime. And we are fleeing. So this guy can get safely behind here. Ooh, they're coming at us. So it's time to start recruiting, because you can't wait till the nighttime to recruit. You want to start recruiting during the day so that by the night you can do maximum damage, because units can't attack the turn you create them. So it's afternoon. We're doing our big recruitment drive, spending up a bunch of our money that we've been saving up while Kapui was fighting. In an ideal world, Kapui would be healing, but that's just not the world we live in. Ooh, is it? I think I might need Kapui to heal, actually, because I want him to get some kills, and I want to be able to do some risky stuff with him. So yeah, Kapui's going to heal up to full. That's a nice thing, is that you can recruit and then still move, so this village really is good for Kapui. Yeah, I want to be able to do risky stuff with Kapui, and it's more important for me to have him at full health so I can, just get into sword fights with people than have this guy at full health. He is very expendable. Okay, so this one can run. So we'd love, if they're going to attack us, we want them to attack us on good defensive terrain. So these guys are on 60% defense because they're on castle tiles. Let's just move this guy onto the forest tile. Yeah. And yes, he can be attacked by these cavalry, and they probably will attack him, but that's okay. We will not die. We'll move this guy out onto the forest tiles too. Because if they decide to come here, we will just shoot at them out of the forest even. Well, day is about to be over. So if they decide to run right here, that's actually really great for us. So let's see what they do. So again, big recruitment spike. They suddenly have a bunch of cash. Yeah, they've run to the most inconvenient spot, as far away from the rest of us as they can get. So it's hard to surround their cavalry. But even during the day, being in the forest makes it hard. Unfortunate. So we'd honestly would have preferred that they had all come up here, but these two have now been drawn off. They've noticed our little scout, and we're going to have to do something a little... I don't know what we're going to do with him, actually. Because the fencer is coming at us. At night, he does 16. We do 18. Technically, we can just stand and fight him. Yeah, I might. Because basically, I can either run this way and try to rejoin the main army. I can just stand and fight. This guy's really blocking me. I don't know what to do with that wolf. I'm going to leave him till later. Right now, let's focus on this. So, yeah, let's play pretty aggressive. It's nighttime. We can recruit 2 more. This archer's going to come back. We could play real aggressive, and this archer could just turn around and whack somebody. Honestly, I might. Because who else can reach? Yeah, these 2 guys can reach here. Yeah, we can attack with everybody. All right, we're going to attack with everybody. We're doing the full send. So, who do we want to kill this guy? Who's intelligent? Intelligent quick, intelligent strong. That guy's intelligent, but he's too far away. This guy can't get the kill, so intelligent, strong, quick. Neither of those. Intelligent, resilient, intelligent, quick. We want... Honestly, Intelligent Quick might get it by himself. Yeah, let's see if we can get it. Let's give Intelligent Quick a shot at the title. Nah, he's not going to get it. Okay. All right, so Intelligent Resilient is going to be the one to do it. Great, he gets it. He might die. He's in a pretty vulnerable position. But, so who can take this spot? Either of these. Resilient, strong, strong, quick. Resilient, strong, strong, quick. Let's do strong, quick. Resilient, strong. So we'll do here. Take our shots. We can definitely kill this guy this turn. Ooh, maybe with Kapui. Or with this guy, actually. This is not wrong. So again, most of your XP is going to come from kills, but every time you fight, you get 1 XP. So he's at 24 out of 26. So I can just come in here, shoot, and then next turn, if anybody attacks me, I immediately level up. I'm essentially invulnerable in this one very specific moment. So I can come here, 64% chance, and probably kill him. Kapui could come. Again, have a pretty decent chance at killing him. Yeah, let's try to give him to Kapui. Like, this is why I gave Kapui the XP, so he can get into sword fights. Orcish Archer. We're going all archers, baby. Yeah, because this archer is too far down. So we're spending all of our money on archers. Kapui's going to come down here and get in a sword fight. Come on, baby. Let's go. Nope, absolutely not. Bummer. Okay, Kapui didn't get it, but we will give the kill to our precious baby here. Yes, cool. Yeah, so he's a crossbowman, just bigger, badder, archer. Better in every way. This guy cannot make it. Let's see. This guy can't attack anybody. We have this guy and this guy. We have basically 2 units. So if I wanted, I could just bring this dude down, attack right here. Let's just move him and see what that looks like. Bring this dude down, attack right here. Which allows 3. Or bring this dude down, attack right here. Yeah, and that means like 2 guys can't attack me, and they might kill me, but they might not. And I think Dusk is the time to gamble. And this guy will just go right here to heal, instead of having him run so far away. Let's just have him right there. These guys are going to make their attacks. Honestly, I might not even attack this guy. Yeah, I think I'm going to actually attack the infantryman, because getting hit with a 6 damage javelin right now is actually going to be really significant to my survival chances. Do a whole lot of nothing. Yeah, see? This guy catches the javelin in the face. That is fine. This wolf. I honestly think it's going to be better for us to try to draw these units north. But how will I do that? Like, I want this guy to go up. So if I go right here, I'm slightly out of reach. Honestly, all right. If I just go frickin' here, they have to make a choice. Like, they're probably going to jump me and kill me, but they won't contest the villages. Or this guy will contest the villages, this guy will come shoot me, and then I'll just be able to run up. Let's see, is there a position I can go where they can't surround me? Like, if I'm here, technically they could still surround me, actually. Yeah, I mean, here they could, no, they could still have the skirmishers. No, I don't want to lose my precious little wolf. So honestly, I think I might just keep my wolf right here, dare the skirmisher to get into a fight with me at dusk, which I don't think he will, and hope that this guy loses interest and joins the main fight. Let's see what they do. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So they ignored my weak guy. They are attacking him, but didn't kill him. Perfect. Perfect. Very unintelligent movement by the enemy, which is what we hope for. Perfect. Yes, as I had hoped, the skirmisher is going to come and fight this wolf, which he's he's not going to win. I'm on a village. It's nighttime. Like, he does 12 damage. But these skirmishers might come down and take out the wolf, which is pointless. I think I actually will run the wolf north now. Yeah, I'm going to run the wolf north. So I'm going to run the wolf this way because I want to draw them towards the main army. Like, I don't want them hanging out here. I want to chew them up. And drawing a bunch of guys south is not serving me. So the wolf's going to run north. This guy can't reach him. None of these guys can reach him. This guy can't reach him. Like, technically the archer can come back, but that's fine. And now I'm going to chew these guys up. So, all right. So we want to get some kills. All right, let's do the furthest away units first. This guy is very far away. We will have him shoot this guy. Boink, boink, nothing. This guy can surround and go right here. Boink, boink, nothing. This guy can do hypothetically 20. I would love if he did 20. Yeah, amazing. And so now Kapui can absolutely bring a sword to a mace fight. This guy has great defense against impact, or against blade, but once again, if he's at 3 life, there we go. Kapui gets some experience. And now we have a couple more guys to kill. We have 1 guy with XP, 2 guys with XP, and 3 actually with XP. So you don't want to spread it around too much. Yeah. Okay, so this guy can loop around here. Soften up this unit. This guy... Yeah, it's nighttime, so we're going to play fast and loose. Like, we're gonna really go for it. So this guy's going to come around here. Again, strong, resilient, expendable. We have so many units. This guy can come all the way around here. So let's do this. Love to kill this guy. Fantastic. Okay, cool. So he's at 6. I can give the XP to a couple different guys. I think I actually want to give it to the Orcish crossbowmen. Because again, like, you can only recall so many units. And so it's better to have, like, level 3, like, yeah, see, intelligence crossbowmen take 34 XP to go from level 2 to level 3, for to freaking Kapui, which takes 54 just to get to level 2. Intelligent archers. This is the key to the orc campaigns. So you got this one last guy. If I can kill him, I guess I want to kill him with this guy who's closest to leveling. This guy can go to either of these 2 squares. Yeah, perfect. Okay. This guy can come up and attack there. This guy can hit basically anything. So I'd like my weak guy to be right here in the pocket. Yeah. Okay. So we'll weaken him up. Cool. 65% chance to kill. Let's have my weakest high XP guy come and try to kill him in a position where he's pretty safe from counterattacks. And my healthier high XP guy can come get the kill, even in a position where he will be counterattacked. He's pretty close to leveling. Okay, great. So what I'm really hoping is that this guy just runs forward, but he might, unfortunately, jump back and fight my wolf, which is just a little bit annoying. Let's see what happens. So perfect. Cavalry loves to just try. Yeah, perfect. So they will get their kill, but they will attack into me at night, and that plays into my strategy. Unfortunately, this fencer is going to start messing with our income, which is not my favorite, but I honestly like having this wolf here to do this. Just this exact maneuver. Much nicer to attack into an archer type unit with a melee unit, and a wolf is still a melee unit, than doing it with your own archers. So I do 9. I would love for somebody to just hurt him a little bit so that I can finish him off. How about this guy? Yeah, let's just stab him. I won't kill him with my dagger, but I will weaken him enough that Kapui now has 93% chance to kill him. Yep, there we go. Kapui has not had great accuracy this game, but he will... Yeah, this guy can't get the kill. That's great. Again, when you get to this point, it's actually a little bit dangerous for some of your units to hit more so than to not hit. Yeah, let's honestly feed this to the crossbowmen if we can. Yeah, 13. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, this guy's nearly level 3. He's going to be a boss. And now we're at the point where we have so many units, we may be able to push forward in the daytime. I don't think we need to actually recruit again. It's always tough to make that call of when you stop recruiting. Because if you over-recruit, basically you're cutting into your income for the next level. So, okay. So let's just push. Let's grab some villages. Let's just throw some fodder. So if I go here, I give the skirmisher an opportunity to jump into the trees, and I just don't want to deal with that. So I'll come down that way. This guy can only get as far as this village. They have no other fast units. Yeah, so we can just really sprint straight into their teeth. I don't want him to be able to hit my weak units, though. My lower HP guys. Yeah, perfect. So that guy's protected. This guy can come, what, here? I don't think it matters. Yeah, I mean, if I'm in the line of fire, I'm in the line of fire. And this guy's going to be right here. He does 16. Yeah, he could technically kill me, and that would just be a bummer. So yeah, this guy will... He's either going to go for this guy, which is unfortunate, but fine, I'll survive it, or he'll take out the wolf, which, honestly, I prefer. Honestly, you know what? Nah, I'm going to keep that guy alive. I could use him to, like, bait the fencer to not attack my high XP guy, but I know the fencer can't kill my high XP guy in one round. Yeah, so he's going to hit me, but he can't possibly kill me, even if he hits with everything. They are messing with my income down here. But that's why we're going to start to push for the finish. Like, instead of trying to fight for the villages, we're going to go for the early finish bonus. And we're in a position where we can do that. So, okay, perfect. So this fencer has put himself in a great position for us to just surround him and beat him up. And we can actually do that at least partially with this wolf. Yeah, he won't die. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, we just don't care about this wolf very much, so we might as well get our maximum value out of him by just, yeah, perfect. Having him just get into a fight immediately. This guy is very far forward. We will use him to soften up this guy. Unfortunately, his defense is actually okay because he's in a village. This guy is far away, so we will see if we can get him to weaken. Yeah, 6% chance of killing him. Incredibly low. What a bummer. Yeah, perfect. All right, so let's see if Kapui can kill this little dude. 9 by 3, 35% chance. We'd really like to weaken him a bit more. So, this guy is very likely to level up. So is this guy. 7 by 3, 35% chance to kill him. Yeah, that's fine. Perfect. So we've weakened him. 78% chance. See, and this is why I like having Kapui being high HP, because even in the worst case scenario, which is like I attack him, he hits me 4 times, he does 20 damage. Then I try to kill him with everybody else, and I still don't kill him. And then he attacks me next turn and does 20 more damage. Kapui is still fine. Like, it's a game with so much randomness, but you can find certainty sometimes, and that is nice. And this all comes from, like, that decision to make Kapui sit on that village earlier. Is, like, you really heal him high, and so you can do risky stuff with him that isn't actually risky. So, okay. We want to kill this guy. How many more XP do we need for this guy? 8, yeah, he needs a little bit more than 8 XP. So he's the one we're going to try to kill this guy with. Yeah. So we're going to... Actually, let's try weakening him with some Like, I'd actually like my injured unit to sit on that village after I clear it. Boink, boink. Amazing. Crossbowman will come down and get the kill, ideally, because, yeah, Kapui isn't available to get that kill. Crossbowman takes the shot, gets it. 4 away from a level 3. Amazing. Actually, this guy needs one more kill. Again, I'm gonna heal him rather than this guy. Because, again, it just lets me be more aggressive with him later. Like, if he has higher XP, I can put him in some more dodgy situations without taking such a risk. Yeah, they are wrecking my income. I'm starting to take a lot of, every time they take one of my villages, they're actually costing me 2 gold a turn because they're making my upkeep go up and I'm losing the income. But this man is running low on cash, so even during the day, now I'm pushing through and I'm trying to finish fast for the early finish bonus. So, all right, Kapui can't reach anybody. Crossbowman can't reach anybody. This guy can reach both of those units. Who else do I want to level up? This guy can't reach anybody. So if I'm going to get a kill, it's going to be with this high XP guy. I guess I'd rather it be against this fencer, but we do not do great damage during the day. So he can hit the fencer. The Wolf Rider would get killed in the daytime in that fight. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could get 3 guys to shoot this fencer. Or I could get 4 guys to shoot this archer. I think 4 guys on the archer is the better choice. It's the better choice. We take more retaliation damage, but it moves us closer to our ultimate goal. And if we can lure him, if he jumps out to fight us, like, we will absolutely try to shoot him. Ugh, it's early though. I'm not sure I really want to get into, because even in the daytime, he's going to hit me for 18 every time I shoot him, and that is going to get dodgy. I do want that sweet early finish bonus though. Yeah, let's do it. All right, we're gonna get real aggressive now. And again, this is always one of these difficult choices of, like, there's a point in the game where you're really playing this kind of resource management, kind of football is a game of inches kind of games. And then there are other points where you're, like, going for the throat. Like, you feel like, oh, delicious. Hit 3 in a row. He's down to 1. Our special little guy. So again, once again, healing this guy up is so useful. Oh, technically, he can kill me. There is this chance. If I try to kill him now, there is a 1% chance I miss every shot he hits, every shot he kills me. Which means I can bunt, right? Like, you know what? Maybe I'm just going to stab you. It's only an 84% chance, but I know you're not going to kill me. And yeah, that's just so much better for me right now. Yeah, that guy can't reach me. So yeah, we're just going to stab him. We're going to bunt. Boink. Boink. Yeah, perfect. Still got it. Got my crossbowman. So again, like, there is a time to just embrace the RNG. And there is a time to... Now this guy's going to come down here. There is a time to not embrace the RNG. This guy. So if he's going to come out, he's going to come out and whack one of those guys. This guy. Yeah, honestly, I'll both grab that village and bait him to come attack me if he wants. I really do not mind that. These guys are just all running down this way, because if Baron Albert comes out, we really want to be able to, like, oh yeah, perfect. Let's just... I could go out and shoot him, but I'd rather pressure Baron Albert. Like, if he wants to come out and get me, come get me. I'll be sitting on a village. I am ready. This guy will still heal. Okay, so let's see what they do. Yeah. Okay, yeah, very random. He just decides to attack this archer in the middle of nowhere. Perfect. Ah, Baron Albert has taken the bait. You human fool. He has come out to attack me, which means now I can trap him. It's afternoon. It's not great for me, but I will trap him anyway, and we'll see if we can really push. Yeah, we will totally surround him and see if we can push for the early finish. I might milk it a little bit, actually. Just a little bit of extra HP. I might try to kill this guy, or XP. I might try to kill this guy first. Okay, let's try to kill that guy first. So, can this guy do the job? 20? Yeah, honestly, I'm going to just... this wolf is going to make a not-so-noble sacrifice. Just try to bite him with everything he's got. Totally fail. Okay, this guy can get the kill, as can Kapui. Yeah. All right, we're giving it all we've got. Let's just see if we can focus down. Oh, we cannot. This is not going to go well. This is not going to go well. You jerk. Take that. Alrighty. How about some of this? Yeah, I mean, trying to shoot a skirmisher to death in the daytime in open territory, not my smartest move ever. This guy... yeah. So once again, I can attack into him because even if I take everything, he shoots me for 18 and then whacks me for 30, I still live. Resilient, full XP. I can take some big chances here and just be like, deal with it. I'm going to shoot you in and around the face and miss you 100% of the time. Great. Great. Okay. That guy could take his shot. Let's have this little dude take his shot. Okay. Not bad. Kapui will come get in his sword fight. Once again, no way to die here. 78%. Yes. Kapui gets his sword fight victory. And yeah, like we'll see what we can do with Baron Alber. We'll come take some pot shots. And again, like it's daytime. He literally shoots better than our archers. But that does not matter. Technically. All right, let's go here. Okay. All right, getting some shots. Okay, let's get this crossbowman. I mean, if we get the luckiest set of attacks ever, we might take him out. No, we don't. So he's very hurt. Technically, Baron Alber and this guy could attack this one in such a way that he exactly dies, I think. Like, if this guy attacks first and does 20, Baron does 30, they technically do 50 and take him out. But it is so vanishingly unlikely. Yeah, and Alber is so hurt. So they'd rather take the easy target. Now, all we have left is this guy. These two guys. Ooh, Baron Alber is juicy. Okay, so let's at least take out this guy. Baron Alber is going to be easy. So, yeah, we're just going to unload. Skirmishers are a bummer because they have 60% defense everywhere, and usually things like magic would be how you took them out. 6% to kill him. I honestly don't even want to take the slightest chance that happens. Actually, I'm going to fight him with this guy because he's 2 away from leveling. So even if I don't kill this guy, yeah, like I'll be 1 away from... oh, well, he did kill him. Great. But if I was 1 away from leveling, like that's actually kind of nice for the next scenario because then he only takes 2 upkeep until he actually gets into a fight. And once he gets into a fight, he auto-heals. We got a Slurbo, so we got our 1 level 3 dude. I would love Kapui to just challenge this man to single combat. That would be very thematic. Can Kapui do it? Yes. And once again, technically, if I missed everything and he hits everything next turn, he'd kill me, but like impossibly unlikely, and I can attack him with 4 other guys. Like, I'm happy to play the RNG game a little bit. 1, 2, 3. So if Kapui's here, this guy's here for backup. 2, these, this guy, this guy. This guy, this guy. Yeah, I mean, like, technically we could try to take some shots at this guy, but it's so unlikely that I kill him. I just don't care. I'd rather be super sure here. So let's just kill him. Bam! Got him on the first shot. Arg! I die. And this is ideal because Kapui needs so much XP, so that 16 from killing a level 2 guy is going to be huge. Arg! I die. I love this. Very Shakespearean. But other humans will come to avenge me, filthy orcs. Yes, the humans are extremely racist. This is their vibe. Victory. Oh, just die, human worm. Nice. Got him. Cool. So my boy Vrag comes up. Pant. Chief. Speak, Rider. There is a huge human army marching on us. They can't be more than 1 or 2 days' march from here. Uh-oh, what should we do, Chief? Don't be afraid. If any more of these pathetic humans come, we'll deal with them the way we did with this trash. Chief, with all respect, that army is huge. Not only that, but most of them look like tough old soldiers. It would be foolish to confront them with the forces we have on hand. Once again, like, I love this viewpoint of the orcs, because most of the campaigns are from the human point of view, and the orcs are just like, murder. But here, it's like, look at them, having rational discussions, thinking about outcomes, like, speaking respectfully to their leaders, but expressing their viewpoints. So you get 2 options here. This is one of those game design things that I just don't understand. You basically get an option where you can either do sort of like scenario 1.5, or I guess scenario 2 is this like optional scenario where you try to fight these humans and you fight this, basically you have to lose, but it's like a controlled retreat scenario. Or you just skip that whole thing, run, and go straight to scenario 3. Usually when the game gives you this option and you do the sort of harder thing, like the controlled retreat, the sort of unwinnable battle, but with an alternate victory condition, they'll give you some sort of prize, right? They'll give you like a bunch of gold or a special unit or something to like incentivize you to do the more difficult scenario that's optional. Here, as far as I can tell, I've never been able to figure it out, there is no advantage to the second scenario. It is, you just end up worse no matter what you do. It's one of the very rare, I don't know if either I don't understand it or if the way they've designed it doesn't quite make sense. But like the correct choice is to run. Like discretion is the better part of valor here. And so that the option is, if what you say is true, there's no way our tribe can face such an army alone, which is correct. Kapui is smart. Wise decision, Kapui is wise. By the size of that army, this is no mere raid. It seems to me that the humans have decided to declare war on us. Very thoughtful, Goblin. Also, once again, all this art by just volunteers. Just some dude is like, let me draw you a sweet picture of a thoughtful wolf rider. If they want war, then they shall get war. We'll head for Barrag Gore in the lands of the free tribes and demand assistance from the Great Council. With their help, we can raise troops from the free tribes and crush these humans. They're also randomly generated names. So it's just sort of noises that sound orky. Dripperisher. But the free tribes are beyond the mountains of Hag. These mountains are infested with dwarves and wild trolls. Also, look at this sweet fire arrow, right? Look at the lighting. Don't be so cowardly. The trolls have been our allies in the past. Maybe they will help us. And again, sort of, this is one of these, I like how the campaigns will do this, where in multiplayer, the Northerner faction includes both orcs and trolls. And so this kind of like the campaign puts a little story on it of like, oh, cool, let's do a little battle where the orcs and trolls are allies and they like decide to fight together, even though you start unable to get trolls. So the trolls have been our allies in the past, maybe they'll help us, and what true orc has ever feared dwarvish dirt grubbers? We leave within the hour. If you're not ready by then, stay and die. Love that. That orky energy. Okay, cool. So we finished on turn 16, and this is why, like, we didn't bother contesting all of this, like, all of these side villages. We're not going to win this scouting game. Their scouts are better than our scouts, just straight up. Both the skirmishers and the cavalry. So we have to push for the early finish by just getting the hard-hitting units and getting just, like, one scout. Okay, so we emerged victorious. We saved a bunch of gold because we stopped recruiting once we knew we had that big advantage. We get the early finish bonus, carryover percentage 40, bonus gold 74. That's pretty darn healthy, and we're going to need it because the next scenario is tough. We also get Vrag, who is already halfway leveled up. So that's pretty sweet. And we can recall him later. And yeah, this is honestly great from an XP standpoint. Like, Kapui is level 2, and oh look, he only needs 102 XP to get to level 3. So that will be a significant journey, but that's where we want to go. Just a ridiculous amount of XP. And we have our 1 level 3 Slurbo, who is spectacular. Our 1 little crossbowman. And yeah, and a couple of kind of up-and-comers, right? We got this kind of half-leveled up intelligent archer. This guy who's got 1 kill. That's basically it, though. So that's what we like. We concentrated our XP. We got some high-level units, especially Kapui, because now he's got the leadership. So, like, any level 1 units, he can now buff their damage, which is going to be so huge. It's going to help level them up later. You always want to level up the leadership units first, because then they help the other units to level up. So, okay. So this is scenario 1 of Son of the Black Eye. And we'll come back and do scenario 2. Technically scenario 3, because we're skipping scenario 2.